I think we're live now, hopefully. Alright. Yeah, it should be live. Alright, so I swapped back Searing Blood for Smash the Smithereens. I didn't particularly love Searing Blood last time around. Like, it doesn't do anything against Hammer Time because they always have some form of protection for it. I think the matchup against Prowess isn't too bad with Palm, Path, and even Hushbringer. Like, Hushbringer is definitely a card you need to respect. And yeah, I think I like this side. So I'm gonna roll with it. Like laughable play points. Hopefully I can get a good result today. Get some back. Make sure I don't register. Yeah, I'm a known fire supporter. Oh, sorry. I'll chat real quick. Alright. Just making sure I don't have like any unwanted cards. Like, I don't know. Not sure if you know about the latest challenge winner. Played a... Where is it? Played a... What's it called even? Oran Reef Hydra in Amulet. Which is just plain wrong, obviously. Just looking for a friend making lists. All right, let's go. On the play, just like we want to see. Triple Palm. This Connorman isn't on voice, so I have to answer him in chat. Hope that's fine with anyone else. Yeah, Palm is gas. Straight gas. Oh, this hand's straight gas. No companion feels weird, but I think that this is the right meta to not play companions, because the meta is so fast that it's even rarer than usual. Oh. Almost fast. That would be tragic. You get that Goblin guide in. How is Magic Online slow already? Oh, we're up against Tron? This hand's perfect against Tron. Obviously the dead Searing Blaze sucks, but... Jesus. Yeah, good hand versus Tron. Do you even get a land? Jesus, this is so good. Can you imagine our poor opponent thinks... by the way, I might still lose. I'm not celebrating right now. Just that my poor opponent decided, you know what, I'm gonna prove to the world that green Tron is still good. And you know, good on him or her. Good on them, I guess. I think that play what you like and what you play best, rather than just randomly following the meta, because Modern's meta is really not solved at all. You get spared against Burn, which is also not a popular deck right now. That's just unlucky. Stirrings. Or Tron piece, which I assume he has all of them. Oh, can I please draw like a Boros Charm? Okay, so how much is this just lethal? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got Exaxis. We got Exaxis. Burn is too slow. Like, this is the absolute nuts. I mean, not even. This could be a triple bolt turn. That would be the absolute nuts, right? All my creatures. Ah, he's running Thragtusk in the main. So even if we weren't killing him, we were holding Skullcrack. Probably even not cracking the fetch land, so that we could untap and double spell. I don't know, I'm not sure how that would play out, because Alasai could be 2 additional damage. 1 mana 5 damage is no joke. Okay, so Smash definitely comes in. I think Palm comes in too. These are spells that I kind of want to bring. Now let me just... These definitely come out. So what do I have space to put in? I think that the 3 Smash are good. Punishes Wormcoil. It makes it very hard for them to Karn lock me. And then I do like Palm, because Palm solves Wormcoil. And even the late game, and even a late game what's it called? The dude that exiles things, Ulamog. It also makes Ugin a liability because I can use it on Ugin, so it has less chance of being a dead card. Hitting Wormcoil on the draw is really relevant though. I like Double Path. I like this side. This hand. This hand. Running Hush today, what was the cut? I don't know. What did I cut for Hushbringer? Vortex? Yeah, like Lurus for the 3rd Palm and then Vortex for Hushbringer. Because basically it solves the same matchup in Heliod, but it also like affects a lot of other stuff in Heliod. Oh, that's a lot of sideboard cards. Not sure I love it. If he turn 3 Wormcoils me, I'm in a good place, I think. Because I can palm it. A triple Swift is good, but it depends on what they go into. So they have a turn 3 Tron, which is definitely a problem. Definitely playing Guide Swiftspear, right? Because they can't Ugin next turn. Oh, can they please like tap out for Wormcoil and map? It's a Thragtusk. That actually sucks. You couldn't play around it, but yeah, that actually sucks. Right back to 20. He's gonna play the map, but I think that him playing Thragtusk means he doesn't have any other big bombs. And Lightning Bolt is pretty cute. Lightning Bolt is pretty cute. So am I killing map here? It's my only chance to kill these things. But maybe I want to attack, let him block, kill the Thragtusk. I'm thinking if this smash hitting here and trading a creature. If he Ugins next turn, I'm not in the best place. So he goes from this to Ugin. I think I kinda prefer attacking and smashing the expedition map. Every time we queue up for a league or practicing against wizard for putting cards like Demonic Lightning. Is that like the 4 mana 4 damage? No, sorry, 3 mana 4 damage that specifically doesn't hit face? Let me have Scryfall open. Returning them sideways, let's go. Another map is good for us. Yeah, that actually, that's really bad. Yep, we're just cracking this. Just pushing damage through. Like, you basically can attack with this. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. I still think that the Frostbite is the biggest. Like, what? Another Thragtusk? Okay. Now this is a problem, because that one attacks now. So what is the plan here? Game 2. I kind of want to attack. I mean, I'm definitely attacking. I kind of want to attack and smash this. That sounds really bad. So this is 5. 11. Oh, it's not enough. I take 5 next turn and I'm dead the following turn. So do I really need to damage control here? Do I really need to damage control here? I can't raise this. Although I can leave these as blockers. Maybe I can raise this. That's my best chance here. Like if he finds anything strong, I'm just gonna lose. Like, oh, yeah, that. Does that do it? Even with Helix from the top, I can't do it. Yeah, if I draw Helix, it's still not enough. Yeah, I think I'd rather hide the info that I'm playing Palm. I think I'd rather hide the info. I'm definitely playing Hushbringer though. It stops Rakdos' both abilities and also stops Wormcoil's Death Trigger. It's like Path also does, but this attacks. I don't know, do I really want Hushbringer? I'm really playing Hushbringer into turn 3 Karn and then just lose. I think I'd rather have Hushbringer than Path. I'm not gonna lie, probably the third Hushbringer. Or even more honestly, probably just a turn 2 Eidolon instead of any of that crap. Yeah, that's good. Definitely shocking here. Bit scary when they have Tron. Yeah. Ain't that a problem? When Tron has Tron, they're a bit scarier. It's actually G-Tron. So it was win, loss. Okay, Chromatic Sphere, that's not a problem. The fourth land's actually pretty annoying. Because now I'm pressed to actually find the spell next turn. The canopy does make it a bit smoother. Stirrings. Can you imagine Stirrings failing? Oh no, it's Scrying. This dude running different arts on Scrying. Can I please draw anything that deals damage, really? Perfect draw. Perfect draw right there. Wait, is this actually lethal? I think this is actually lethal. Is that for 8? That's Exactis again on turn 3. Damn. Yeah, Swiftspear against Tron is really strong because you just let me run. Well, Guide too, you know, like it's the same card. Just lets me attack first so much. And before you this guide, like if these were turn 1 and turn 2 guide, the first Swiftspear did 1, 2, and then 4, so 6. The second Swiftspear dealt 1 and now 4, so 5. I guess this does deal more damage than... Like the second Swiftspear dealt more damage than a guide would have, but the first one dealt the same. Huh. It's actually interesting to analyze. Okay, so match 1. Clean wins. That's the magic of winning game 1 against Tron. I was actually on the play, so that was pretty cool. And he was packing Rakdos in the main, which can be a problem. But if you get game 1, you're more prone to just winning the game that you're on the play again. Alright, next match, let's go on the draw. Yeah. Mono red. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping. He goes Soul Scar, right? I kill it. Forgotten Cave. Okay, buddy. Ooh, an Eidolon. Eidolon's actually a good draw. And I think I can actually now... not playing lures anymore. So revealing the... playing a Bloodstained Mire after revealing lures for a mountain and casting Swiftspear is a typical shadow play, so they might play it differently. But not playing lures anymore, so... I think he has a Volt. So I'll quote-unquote play into it. Exactly. I think that he plays that Swiftspear now. That Season Pyromancer. Blood Moon. Oh, that's so annoying. That's genuinely annoying. Like, can he not have the removal now? Of course he has it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one. Drawing like this, definitely gonna lose this one. Oh, I'll just concede to save some time. I can't win this. Alright. Sideboard. Skullcrack is bad. What do I want to bring in? Like, Palm is good, Path is good, Hush is good. I think my opponent is now overvaluing Blood Moon. Kinda wanna cut Boros Charm. for Deflecting Palm. Like Deflecting Palm is much better like in long games, and I think that in long games they're much more prone to just having Moon. This ends a bit land heavy, but actually no, this is 3 lands. Fonzo got me a Beauty Moon. You can send mono red. What do I want to do here? With Searing Blaze in hand, probably this. Sorry, I didn't get that. Ponza got me a Beauty with Moon recently. I do agree that Moon is a great card right now. I can sign to more red. That's fine. A Flame Slash? Seriously? By the way, my opponent knows how to play the matchup. I don't want to place like Wooded Foothills and wait to dissuade him from playing the Blood Moon. But I got the gist of it. Basically, Moon good. You like Moon? Yeah, okay, buddy. Now I am running out of gas, which could be a problem. The damage I would have taken from the land is more than I would take from the Swiftspear. Now I wonder if I want to kill that Swiftspear. Ooh, can I draw a Searing Blaze here? Skewer? Oh. I hate this because he's at 10. Him being at 10 is such an annoying number because him being at 10 is so annoying because I took out all my Boros Charms. I left one in, but this makes it annoying. Do I have to kill that Swiftspear? You in turn 2 both light up the stage, so he likely has no good cards in hand. He's just digging for a creature. Yeah. By the way, I'm not playing the landing because I draw Searing Blaze. And yeah, can I please draw Searing Blaze here? God damn it. So my opponent can now ramp into Obosh. I've noticed our early creatures are suffering a bit currently. The mana's got more removal heavy. Yeah, because decks like Shadow, Hammer Time, and Obosh make it a big deal that you remove their creatures. Like it's basically all or nothing. Actually discarded a creature, that's so weird. And I guess he had no choice, right? Can I please draw something? Jesus. Yeah, I'm about to lose now. Yeah, maybe the Obosh variant is much better against me than I thought. Can I even win at this point? No. Is there a chance? It's 8 power on the board. If I draw, well, that's lethal. Yeah, him removing my Swiftspear. I mean, I guess it's normal. That's always gonna happen. They play tons of. They're like me. They play tons of removal. But like, Bone Crusher and Seasoned Pyramids are so good at coming back into the game. Should I have just gone for face? Didn't matter, because Skewer and Bolt and this Bolt go face is still at 1. Doesn't make a difference. What boggles me is that his mediocre draw, which it was a turn 1 Flame Slash, which is decent, but then a turn 2 Face Bolt light up the stage was really not great. And then double creature was good. Yeah, like, I think that the turning point was him playing 4 creatures in a row. And I don't think I could have realistically won this one. Which is a bit sad to say. Do I need to actually side against that matchup? Yeah, exactly. The meta is removal heavy because it's creature heavy. Like Hammer Time, Rakdos midrange, Heliod Company is also a deck where you want removal, are just too prevalent. It makes me wonder if I wouldn't want to like cut one Eidolon. But for what even? Like Skullcrack, Blaze, and Helix aren't spells that I really want to see multiples of very often. So I don't know. Eidolon's also more prone to dying, so having the extra copy is usually good. Just wondering if I need something to play against red decks. Like maybe... I guess maybe I should bank on them not having Moon. I think it's a bit like that. I'm gonna bottom a land. Guess you always bottom this, right? Now a very quote-unquote typical line I do, which is if you have a shock and an untapped land, Dragonfly. I mean, I would play Core Firewalker, but I think that I guess Dragon's Claw plays into. I mean, it's not bad per se, but if my problem is Moon, yeah, it gets a bit worse. Yeah, like Core only hits them, so I don't love it. You don't have to tell me. I was the one that started cutting Core, or one of the people that started cutting Core. Now here in this matchup, a second Skullcrack is good. Searing Blaze is dead, but a second Skullcrack is good. Wait, no, this is Amulet. That's a Dryad. He's gonna shock himself to play Explorer, to play a bounce land. Okay. Okay, buddy. I think that I just need to, against them, I just need to not be scared of playing white cards, because if they keep a bad moon hand, they can easily get punished for it. Like, for me to lose against moon... Oh, this is actually good. It's like they played... I like that. Just see what they're gonna draw. Zuva. I think that against them I just need to play Palm, and even Hushbringer, and even Path, if I'm being honest. And then, like, if they find Moon, okay. That's cool. Maybe not Path, or maybe not Hushbringer. Just a Dryad, take damage. So they have Titan next turn. A Swifty plus a land here would be great. So here's the thing, I don't think they can kill me off of one turn because I helixed. So I'm gonna attack with both to get the damage through. We're gonna block here, of course. Yeah, doesn't matter. Because now they're at 5. I don't think they can kill me. And I can Skullcrack plus Skullcrack. So they Titan here. Yep, they fetch life gain. I'm guessing life gain plus Valakut. Yep, buddy, your lands have triggers, so I can answer to that. By the way, never answer to this, unless in very specific situations, none of which I can think of right now. Because if you answer here, you're just giving them info. Like, he might try to get the one that gives him life. I did leave mana up in an awfully suspicious manner. Yeah. Now I answer. The Skullcrack. And now I just win. Unless they have packed. Okay, did the latest list play packed? That's something I should be worried about. My boy House of Mana play packed. No Pact of Negation. I mean, I guess I have to go for it, right? Ah, there was the land. This land would have been amazing, like instead of the Swiftspear. Alright, we actually beat Amulet game 1. It's pretty good. Now, from the side, I think this is my plan. What don't I want? That on the draw, I definitely don't want Eidolon. Searing Blaze is also a bit too weird. Kinda like this, not gonna lie. All of them. Get a palm. Just keep one palm in. I think Path and Hush are really good, and I don't really want to cut creatures, because if I'm bringing in Path, then I kind of want to use Path to quote-unquote deal damage. And that sounds pretty good. I have Path for Dryad or Titan. Maybe I should start taking note of my keeps, like, not the cards, but like, if I keep 7 or 6 or whatnot. Because it's not hard, and it's data. I'm gonna turn on my little heater for a while. It's getting kinda cold. Doesn't matter, Hushbringer would be nice. But this draw is like the least important draw. He says 5 minutes before having a... Okay, that's actually on insane levels of good. Guide is the worst creature against them because it finds them lands. Amulet has this little problem, which is they play Dryad. That's why they have been cutting on Azusa. Or rather, that's why they cut Azusa down to 1. Because Azusa's effect's only really good if you have Amulet down or a lot of lands. And nowadays, that's not a given. This shouldn't matter unless he plays an Explore off of this. Correct Explore art. Another Amulet? Jesus, I'm dead. I'm so dead here. Ooh, Explosives on 1. That's a play you don't see too often. So good. Yeah, buddy, that's not scary at all. I have Skullcrack for annoying plays, I have Boros Charm to push damage. Like this Goblin guy's already 4 damage. Yeah, I'm ready to roll. And Boros Charm plus Guide attacking twice puts him down to... Could Incinerator work in this meta? I mean... What's the meta even? My biggest no-no on Incinerator right now is that it's bad against Thoughtseize. Like, you haven't known true pain until you go turn 1 Riftbolt, go, your opponent Thoughtseizes you, sees your only Lava Spike type card, takes it away, and then he basically discards Incinerator as well. That's how rough it is. Because now you're not gonna cast it early. Like Incinerator's pretty poor against Shadow. Can my opponent... Ooh, we can actually Titan here. Actually, no plays here. Insane. And we draw Lightning Bolt? Jesus, it's so good. You have to crack it, buddy. Didn't crack it. Okay, he didn't crack it. So he didn't crack. Can I do this now? Can I double skewer here? Because notably, here's the dilemma. Here's the dilemma. If I pass and I double bolt at the end of his turn, I can't double skewer on my turn. If I double skewer here, I beat. If I double skewer here, I can still beat Radiant, like natural Radiant Fountain. I can't beat natural Radiant Fountain plus Titan fetching Vesuva. Hold up, crack. My issue is that that's not lethal for next turn. I guess I'm due to find a land, right? Yeah. It's the fourth draw, so I'm probably finding land. Hey! Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the person that actually knows how to play Titan. Seems like a good play. My chat, no. Yeah, he fetches Titan. Yeah, that seems like the correct line. Yeah, I'm definitely pathing it. I can even bolt face. Do I path it now? Did he play a land this turn? That's important for me. He played castle, okay. I just can't let it attack. So I can go to beginning of combat, I guess. That's how it works, right? I do this. Come on. Yeah, holding crack ended up being the correct play. Because even if I don't draw a land, he kinda has to do this next turn for sure. Yeah, this was definitely the correct line. Thanks, chat, for not letting me make dumb mistakes. And he can't even kill Guy now, so it is lethal. And we draw the land. Okay. I reckon we can just go ham here. Like, just straight up pew 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 them. Damn, that was really cool. I think that my opponent played not super well, because he never had like a fast turn 2 Dryads and threatening to make big plays on turn 3. It was always tapped lands into explore, into a way too late Titan. Lurus. Good luck. Thanks, you too, bud. Definitely guide in here. Reveal lightning bolts. Okay, it was nice knowing you, first Goblin guide. He might just like go Swiftspear go. I'll instantly Searing Blaze it. Bobble, okay. He bobbled me. Weird. That's not good. Seriously? Oh, that's a push, okay. Yeah, I actually like that. He has push for sure. Can you imagine him not having push? Ooh, Lava Dart. Oh, so this might be true Rakdos prowess. This might be true Rakdos prowess. Which is the same prowess that was the best deck pre-Companion nerf. And then Companions got nerfed, and it was like radial silence. Like, no one played this deck after that. He shocked himself to kill this. Oh, it is Shadow. It is Shadow. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I'll let him make his move before really considering my options. If he discards me, that's irrelevant. Actually not, it would have been lethal. Okay, so I'll assume no discard because he should have played it. Okay, so do I want to spell here? Yes, I do. Do I actually want to Skullcrack here? This is because it's one less damage I take. If I draw another Boros Charm, I can maybe bait him with... I don't think I can get too punished for this. You better buy file guides with the monies you have the sub. Prepare Padawan. Thank you very much, Manish. Yeah, I've actually been looking into it. The box toppers from Double Masters. Oh, does the son of a bitch have another push? Does he have another push? Am I walking into the biggest debate possible? If I attack here, he has put... I need to do this first. I can't play chicken with him. He does this. How likely is it for him to have double push? Are we here to be scared? Say no more. Say no more. We're not here to be scared. All in, baby. Got him. Unlikely he has a second push, but we're also drawing like total garbage. There's the spell. I like that I beat Titan. Mistaken was here before, but like I beat Titan. Now my chat is just Titan players. That's pretty cool. Palm for sure, and Path. And Skullcrack is straight Garbo. Biggest lesson I've learned in Modern is the spots where you can play safety. Yeah, exactly. I think that was a place where I couldn't afford to play it safe. Okay, Blaze is good, but not great, so I'm gonna cut it. Yeah. I also think so. Like in spots where you have to, there are spots where you have to play risky or you just lose. So by making those risky plays, you actually improve your overall win percentage. This hand's almost good. He mulled to 6. Okay, why is this hand almost good? Because it has no turn 1 removal and no sideboard cards. It's bad. See, this is also bad, but now I have to keep it. So I don't feel as bad. And yeah, Canopy is the worst land here for sure. And Munish, how is the, what's it called? Oran Reef Hydra? Is that it? Is that the name of the card? Oran Reef Hydra. That's a push again. Maybe just a scry. Yeah, it's a push again. Do I want to be spicy and suspend Riftbolt here? Or nah? I guess nah. Probably not worth it. Just attack here. Maybe did this to play a tapped land. I'm assuming not. That Eidolon should... Like, that Eidolon would have been handy here. But I'm not a Titan player, so I'm not whitelisted. Ah, no removal. Or, yes, removal, and he's just using my poor Swiftspear to buff his mean 1-drops. Is that it? Is he gonna shock himself here and push? Come on, do it, dude. Oh, okay. So, is this a turn 2 Scourge that he wanted to have? Huh. That's a sideboard card if I've ever seen one. Boros Charm. Doing this now because that Rift Bolt might be awkward in a little bit. Swiftspear into Thoughtseize, no. Into land, into Scourge, and I top deck Helix. Oh no. Okay, something I've learned in this matchup is that this isn't a red mirror. It's a... guess I have to, right? It's a... It's actually a race. It's just a race. Because if you try to control their board, I can tell you that you're not gonna succeed. The creatures are big boys. Okay, sure. Gonna shuffle. That's a bit scarier. But as my chat told me in the previous game, we're not here to be scared. It's gonna bolt me. I just need to draw a spell that's not a creature. And I am A-okay. And I am A-okay. I have no other outs here. I can't wait. Just need one spell, one little spell. It's like the one spell I can really draw. They play a fetch, I have to block. But they can't trample. This at least bought me another turn. It's a weird attack. I wouldn't have attacked with Swiftspear. It's a free block for me. And you can't make this a 12/12 by now. You can cast spells, including a second blocker, including anything to save your Swiftspear. GG's, he says. GG's. Because I won game 1, I'm assuming he's conceding. It was an okay bluff, but yeah, Eidolon ended up being the spell. And ooh, I was gonna lose. Wow. Wow. Really bad draws there. It was a mistake from them there. Yeah, I think so too. If he only attacks with Shadow, I have to block. Then they can play spells, and then I have to. I would have lost. I was drawing land. Yeah, crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff there. This hand against Shadow again. This hand against Shadow. This hand against Shadow. I don't love it. See, I was rewarded because this isn't Shadow, it's Mill. It is Shadow, huh. Easy take here. You take Guide. Now I don't have a turn 1 play. Why couldn't you? If I don't get a land, I just lose. And that's how you give away games. Ooh. So it's like Delver, without actually having to play Delver in Modern. I like that. What sucks here is that I have to assume that he has the removal. Thinking if I draw, it takes too long. Struggle with this matchup. I've struggled with this matchup. Looking forward to seeing your approach. Grixis Delver? That's a weird match to have struggled against, but understandable. Just because it's not particularly popular. What do they even run? I'm guessing they run some soft counters like... Yeah, this might... That's fine. It's actually not fine. What's the play here? I think it's Boros Charm Skewer. I need to end this game fast, and this makes it a win if I draw a Bolt. He attacks, casts Inquisition, takes Boros Charm. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to find a bolt. Unless he does have the counter. I'll be surprised if he does. Any more spoilers from like the last hour? No, cool. Still salty about the... Can I draw bolts? Goblin Guide. Am I dead through the air? This is 6. I'm exactly that. Ooh, but I can blocks. I can block Dread Horde. Oh no. I'm still just dead, right? Let's just skewer this. He attacks, he flashes back bolt, I'm down to 4, and he's attacking 4. Oh, that's so close. If he has a spell, I just lose, but if he has a spell, I lose either way. No spell, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Basically, I think you want to kill his threats while trying to raise him. Like, what am I bringing in? Probably Path and Palm. I don't think that bringing in Surgical is worth it. Thoughtseize? And I just die? Yeah, Thoughtseize is enough. He attacks for... Yeah, this bolt and the dude do me in. Okay. That's a cool deck, that's a cool deck. These are my ins, these are my outs. I still want Searing Blaze. Probably Boros Charm out. But I am... Might need the reach. I'm just gonna cut some Lava Spike. Then again, I'm on the play. So I kinda wanna be aggressive. So I think I'll swap around that cut. If I make it to game 3. I'm gonna call this Grixis Delver, even though I'm pretty sure they don't play Delver. I can't keep it. Much better. Much better. I can't keep it because, again, if they discard me, I have no turn on, and even then, it's too reactive. There is a thing as a too reactive hand, especially in burn. Unearth, that's good to know. It's pretty good to know, actually. Okay. It's pretty obvious opponent. pretty obvious. Yeah, just kill it. And am I shocking myself here? No, I'm not. I draw another land. I have space to not shock myself. Hopefully it doesn't have any more removal. It probably does. Let's assume he has another land. Ooh, a shock land, that's good for me. Just straight up Arcanist. Wow. Can I draw a Bolt or a Searing Blaze? Neither or, huh? I have to kill that Arcanist. Arcanists don't gain haste, right? Yeah. It's cool. If Arcanist gains haste, I'm kinda screwed. We just unearthed it. And that's a quote-unquote best case scenario spell. Getting pummeled by my dude, but if you run Spell Pierce, I'm screwed. I still get to attack. Okay, so he's at 4. Okay. And that would have been lethal. Okay, cool. I like the oh, I said I was gonna make a change of Lava Spike into Boros Charm, right? Do I want Surgical? Probably not, right? It's the only card that I can really think that maybe you'd want it. This hand... I'm gonna keep this. Oh, this is a I thought this was a Searing Blaze. I still think it's correct to keep. I have the turn on threats. The turn to answer slash. Him discarding the palm in my initial hand is gonna be a problem. Like, seeing as he... See, this is how the game... Like, Magic is a really deep game, because he lost game 1 to not having enough removal, and now game 2, like, he multi-6 again, so he might have been looking for removal. So him not having this card on time might end up being his downfall. I need to conserve my life total. So even though I'm playing Searing Blaze, I think this is correct. It has to be a removal. Not good at all. Nope, not like 2C outside. 2C? I wish. Pretty sure it's negative here. I'm pretty sure it's negative right now. In the mountain. In the mountainside. So I got my good little hater next to me. Oh. -2. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Why is my opponent not playing? Is he weighing his decisions? Probably. How are we doing? Pretty fine. We're 3-1. So now he was thinking he just lost a game to this card. So it's understandable, especially if that's where his only removal. Aw. That indeed does make it a problem. But we draw like a boss. I kinda don't want to bolt here, but I kinda have to do it. Ramping him up to dangerous levels of mana is not great. So you're in a decent position. Because now he has to deal with Goblin Guide. Oh, please just put lures in hand. Be so good for me. Sprite Dragon, okay. And the push. Unearth the Arcanist, okay. Okay, that's fine. When Helix is extra fine. Okay, so what's my play? Pathing this bad boy. Attacking him down to 12, that's for sure. Lightning Bolt. Okay, so I'm gonna play Eidolon here. Like a buffer. He might just bolt this and put lures in hand. That's a decent play. It's a very decent play. Like, I feel like this deck should definitely play a number of Seal of Fire and a number of Dead Weight, just to make better use of lures, because this deck should grind pretty well. Should grind pretty well. Yeah, lures in hand, no lands, tapped land, okay, everything according to plan. Now he attacks me. No attacks. The dude is officially scared. So what am I doing here? Am I killing that? I kill that. Attack for 2. He plays lures and that. I can palm lures to deny the life gain. He goes to 8, he untaps, he plays all of that. Passes to me. I'm close to not being able to... I am drawing a card. Or do I want to palm this next turn? Wait, I can have, well, no decisions required. That's what I like to see. Seaman Visions, pretty irrelevant. Like his next play, that's some top deck. Yeah, that was pretty decent. Lure us into Sprite Dragon. If I top deck a Bolt, I just win. Just smooth all the way. Alright. Pretty decent league, gotta say so myself. The loss to Obosh. The way to play the matchup is just draw like a king, guy. I mean, okay. I did play it. I did make good decisions that mattered up until drawing Searing Blaze into Lightning Bolt. But that's the beauty of Burn. Like, any two burn spells there would have gotten me the game. Like, it looks better when I say, I need an answer to that sprite maybe, and I draw Searing Blaze, and then I say, a bolt here would be good, and I draw a bolt. But like, that's not as impressive as it sounds, because literally any damage spell there would be good. Like, if I draw 2 damage spells, I just win that game. Like, no questions asked. So the way it seems that you have to play that is you try to keep Arcanist off the battlefield. Arcanist is such an amazing creature. Like, I'll even go as far as saying that Jund players should play Arcanist. And Rakdos midrange should play Arcanist. The card is so good. It's insane. Like, if the card sticks, it just generates too much value. And like, yeah, I can deal with it, because I ran, like 12 here, plus 6 here, so like 18 spot removal spells, plus path in the side, so yeah, I can take care of it. But imagine if you're playing like Amulet Titan, and you can't remove it, and Arcanist just loops discard spells, and then Titan never really has anything to go with for a bunch of turns. But yeah, killing Arcanist is important. Doing the math on Sprite is important too. And then it seems like it's any other mid-range deck where you kind of want to be fast, not to get buried in discard spells, but you also have to not have a projected loss, which means the current board state can't be unfavorable to you, like for the next 5 turns. But it was a pretty interesting matchup. Smash wasn't relevant. Surgical today wasn't relevant. Even Hushbringer. We did play against Titan, but I don't think it was relevant. Path and Palm seem to be the big hitters right now. They're always coming in. For these other slots, I don't think I want Core or Dragon's Claw, but if the matchup against Moon is that bad, like Dragon Claw doesn't fix Obosh. I think I just have to take the risk, play more white cards. Is this a... put a plains in the side, play 4 Arid Mesa, then that's my plan against moon decks. Because like Palm and Path and even Hushbringer are all good against red decks or moon decks right now. I know it sounds a bit too insane. So I like this 3-3-3-3-3 split I have going on. It's very straightforward, no nonsense, like no cute one-offs. 2 palms is usually plenty. Well, here's the thing. Against Hammer, it's not. You need to have it pretty frequently, and the second one isn't bad. Against Shadow, right now with their 8 Shadow plan, it's the same thing. If you have 2, it's not a bad thing. I'm not playing Palm for like Tron and Titan anymore. It's for these fast decks that require me to have it on curve. So that's why I bumped it up to 3. That's why I cut one of my favorite cards in Luris to play a 3rd Palm. Because I think it's that good right now. And we've been seeing that, like, every league, like I bring Palm a bunch, and it overperforms, in my opinion. Like last league against Hammer, that last game was insane on the back of Palm, and my opponent not respecting Palm. Mostly him not knowing I had Palm. Then against Belcher, it gave me the win. Against Infact, it gave me the win. And then I've actually lost my last 2 matches against Red Aggro. So that could be worrying. I'll look into this side in the future. Anyway, thank you for hanging out and see you next time.